countries, regional representatives, and international organizations have all come together at the G20 Leaders Summit in London in hopes of helping to solve this economic crisis. As many leaders come to the table with very different agendas, the question is, will the summit help end the crisis, or will it only add to tensions between countries that don't agree? Let's talk about that. Do you think it can make any difference?
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, the people that represent the G20 summit are supposed to account for 80%, of the world's GDP. So if they can't make a difference, nobody can.
I think we'll come together at about a 70% level.
And what about the other 30%? Do you think that's going to be more damaging than ever, or is it the 70% will be enough to get some good stuff accomplished?
A little bit better.
I honestly don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure out what's going on with the whole world economically. I can't put my finger on it. I watch the news, I hear 1,000 things, I read 1,000 things, and I figure those people are supposed to be smarter than me, and hopefully when they get together, since there's such a big crisis, they will be able to come up with a workable plan. But still, my answer is I don't know.
A lot of different leaders from different countries have very different agendas. Do you think that's going to hinder the process?
Well, I think we've got some good leadership in the world right now, and I think there's like a push for all the countries to get along and make this right. So I'm kind of hoping they all go in with the same good attitudes.
I think that the smaller countries, i.e. the developing countries, getting involved is probably a good thing, because generally, unless they have consensus across the board, it doesn't quite work. So.
Some countries are saying that we should change the world's reserve currency off of the U.S. dollar. Other countries are saying no more stimulus packages. There's a lot of different opinions. Do you think that that's going to affect the outcome?
Well, I think the fact that there are lots of difference of opinions means they're going to have a very good debate.
So whatever issues are on the table, the leaders should make sure their own political agendas are not there, and what is there is the benefit of the global economy.
You're never going to get that, really. I think that's quite idealistic. I mean, the reality is that everybody, even America, comes there with their own political agenda because that's what they're paid to do, or that's what they think they're paid to do. Very few people that actually work for the best of everyone.
As long as everybody gets to be heard, I think it'll help. And I think the orientation is that, the problems are bad enough now, severe economic problems worldwide, that people are going to listen to each other. I'm very optimistic.
What doesn't seem to be in question is that there is still, a need to have a global financial system, and that it needs to be better regulated.
Whether or not you believe the G20 Leaders Summit can actually make a difference, at least the world's leaders are recognizing the problem is global and are making the first step toward a coordinated effort for solving it.